I'm going to give you 3 tips that actually make you a better Dragon Ball Sparking Zero player, as well as 1 bonus tip at the end, so stick around and make sure you catch that one. Tip number 1, make sure you go into your super battle training, make sure you learn the ins and outs of the games, the different maneuvers, the different attacks, and the different defenses that you can do, the different counters, all of it. You want to be prepared knowing every single thing that this game has to offer, as well as every single thing that someone can do to you. You want to go in and familiarize yourself with the animations, so you want to know what it looks like when you start punching, you want to know what it looks like when you go into a grab, you want to know what a perception looks like, a Z counter, you want to know what all of this looks like. This way, if it's done to you, you're prepared for it, also so that you can get your timing correct and so that you can go in and get more wins. Tip number 2, after you do your super battle training, I want you to go into the normal training mode and practice with the characters that you enjoy. Practice with characters that you want to get good with, and practice with the ones that you think other people will use a lot online. Gogeta, Vegito, Jiren, Ultra Instinct. These are characters that people are going to be using online a ton, so you want to be prepared to be able to face them. So go in, practice the combos. One of the characters I've liked a lot recently is Jiren, so I'm going to go into practice mode and take Jiren and practice going up against some of the best characters just to see what things look like. Obviously the CPU there isn't really going to do much back, but it's good practice, good to know your timings of your hits, good to know the timings of anything that you need to do with that character. And finally, building off of that, the 3rd tip of the day is to go online and play the game modes you want to play. Make sure you're doing what you need to do. Practice makes perfect, they say, right? So go in, forget about the rank numbers, and just go in and try to get your wins. Go in and try to do what you need to do in order to win. If you're not playing online, you're not going to be prepared for online, whether it's ranked or player matches. Either one of them is going to help you practice against other users with different timings, with different things. The CPU plays kind of staticky in a sense. It knows a lot of what to do, but its timings aren't going to be super dynamic or anything like that. So if you familiarize yourself with the way the CPU plays in training or story mode, anything like that, take that info online and try to use it to the best of your ability. I want you guys to become the best players that you can be. So tip number 4, the secret bonus tip, is I want you guys to follow other creators. I want you to look at people who are making videos like me, who are making more tech-based videos, things like that. And I want you to copy what they're doing, learn how to use it, and adapt to it. I'm never going to give you super specific tips necessarily unless they're in a character specific video for certain things that you should do in certain situations. I'm going to give you the baseline. I'm going to set you up so that you can make your own decisions. I want you guys to know the ins and outs. I want you to know exactly what a perception does, not just when to do it. This way, when you're out there and you're like, oh, I'm getting beat up. Oh, this is a perfect time for perception. You can do that. Anyway, it's been No Category. I hope your road to pros are going great. Mine is going amazing. With these 4 simple tips, I've gone from some rookie to a decent player. I'm not going to say I'm really good or anything like that yet. I haven't played that much BT3. I didn't play any Raging Blast in the past 10 years. And so I'm very out of touch with what a game like this should be like, but I already feel like I've gotten so much better since day one just doing these tips, specifically the first 3. Learn the character that you want to use. Go into your super battle training. Make sure that you're learning all the ins and outs of the games, all the different maneuvers. Second, you want to go into normal training and practice with your character, the characters you want to main. Make sure you know their combos, their timings, all of that. This way, when you go online, you're not feeling super ill-prepared. You just have to learn to adapt and change your playstyle. And you might lose a lot, but you're going to get better doing it. And lastly, I want you to go online, play in the game modes that you want to play in. Do what you want to do online. This way you can get better at what you want to do. If you never want to touch online, don't even bother playing online. What's the point? Go practice against the CPU in world tournaments, things like that. And finally, my bonus tip, again, to reiterate, is follow other creators. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, interact in the comments if there's anything you want to see next, and go to your other favorite creators and do the same thing. Just ask them questions. Hey, how did you do this in this video? Timestamp it. What did you do at 141? Anything like that, and I promise it'll help you become a better player. So, those are my tips. It's been No Category, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Look forward to more content like this. Peace.
Star of Fusion. It's so strong.